Hi Dribblings! So as the title suggests, today I'm going to be talking about how I got rid of my dark armpits, and I'm going to start off with how I got my dark armpits. I don't exactly have a photo. I think I do. I'll have to hunt for it, but if not, I'll just Photoshop it. So how I got my dark armpits was, okay, back in middle school for gym class. I don't know why my gym teacher made us run first, then do stretches, but then whenever we did stretches, we'll do like the overhead ones, and then I sweat a lot, okay, I just sweat a lot, and then it was just all wet here, like my shirt, and I was like, it was really embarrassing. So then I went to Walmart, and then I got the anti-perspirant, you guys know what I mean. Basically what it does is it blocks your sweat glands, and at the time on the internet it seemed, when I googled it, that seemed to be the best option for me because it prevented you from sweating, and I was like, that's awesome. And then I started using it, and then it got itchy, and then I kind of just subconsciously just scratched it, and then just Jesus Christ, it was very disgusting. Yes, I no longer had like a pool of sweat under my armpits every time after gym class, but what ended up happening was that my armpits got very, very, very irritated, and I don't know if this was a case of me not like washing it off properly, or that product was just really hardcore and it just blocked it forever. But yeah, I just subconsciously kept scratching it and scratching it and scratching it until one day I was kind of like, I looked at it and I was like, it was all like bumpy and super duper duper red, and then I was like, fuck. So as a kid, I'm very used to my parents just like disinfecting things with like alcohol or whatever, so I just like kept going at it with the alcohol and like any like Asian ointment and treatment or whatever, and it didn't work. And then I approached my mom. I was like, Mom, I have a problem. And I was like, armpits are very itchy. And she's like, what the fuck? So I showed her, and then she's like, okay. And then she tried fixing it, and then it was like maybe like a month in, and it was going pretty well. And then my dad found out, and my dad was super angry because I didn't tell him. And yeah, so my mom was using her own method, and then because they're like, they don't like each other, so basically like they're always competing with each other to be the better parent on us. So then he started using his own like method, and she was using her own method, and then it burned like crazy, and then it got crusty and flaky, and then eventually it went away. But I was left with extremely dark armpits. Like, this is still a little bit dark, right? But it's still okay, But before it was just really, 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 really dark. Like, really tan, like genitals dark. Like, it was that dark, and it was very embarrassing because I wouldn't wear sleeveless tops, or I would be so embarrassed to just wear like swimsuits. Like, it was just really bad. And then I started to research on how to fix it. So I bought this Thai like deodorant. Apparently it's like, it whitens your armpits. I tried it, it didn't work. I tried lemon, like I researched on like internet, and they were like, oh, use lemon, use baking soda, use whatever, blah blah blah. And then I just tried, and it just never worked. And then it was really sad. I accepted the fate that I'll have dark armpits for the rest of my life. And then I went to the body shop, and then I picked up bath gloves, and then I just started like using it, and I was like, yeah! And I just started exfoliating myself all the time. I exfoliated everywhere, and then I noticed over time like my armpits just got lighter. Like, I didn't use anything else. Like, it was just soap and this, and then I just started exfoliating, and now it's like, it's pretty good. Like, it's not as dark. It looks normal, right? But yeah, it's still a little bit dark, but I'm pretty sure that's just like ingrown hair. But yeah, so the bath gloves got off a majority of the dark armpits, and I'm really happy because now I don't mind wearing sleeveless tops, obviously. And yeah, it's just, this may or may not be helpful to you because obviously for me the products that people suggested on the internet was just, it didn't work for me, but then something as simple as just getting bath gloves and exfoliating it every day just worked for me. So hopefully, like, let's just put this, like, archive this, you know, as a method that works. It may not work for everyone, but if it helps one of you guys, I'm really happy. So exfoliate! I just spat again. Exfoliate, guys. Yeah, I love these. And I specifically like the Body Shop bath gloves because they're super abrasive, and I've bought like cheaper ones like Forever 21 bath gloves and just like bath gloves from like the drugstore, Shoppers Drug Mart and stuff like that, and it's just not as abrasive, and then over time it stretches and it's just like, it doesn't last as long as these, and these like exfoliate so well. They're super abrasive. If you know me in real life, like, you know, I feel super soft and smooth like a baby's butt. Like, I'm just very smooth. But yeah, bath gloves, yeah. For the remainder of like the dark armpit here, I'm not really sure what I can do, what I should do. Maybe you guys can give me suggestions, or maybe I should get like, what's that, like the loofah thing? The really hard one. Maybe I should use that to scrub my armpit. I don't know, like, it's just a little bit, it doesn't bother me, but obviously it would be nice to have not so dark armpits. But yeah, I hope this helped someone out there. So yeah, that's how I got rid of my dark armpits, and I hope it helped you. And if you had dark armpits, or you know someone with dark armpits, maybe you can share this video or leave a comment below on video suggestions on how you got rid of your dark armpits or whatever. Yeah, like this video or dislike it. No, don't dislike it, just like it. Subscribe. Follow me on social media. Yeah.